Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Divinity Original Sin 2. And closed out of the game and reloaded it, and it seems like some of the glitchiness I was experiencing before, my helmet freaking out, and there was also a message that just wouldn't go away about it being my turn. Fortunately, that stuff has gone away. And let's see, where am I? I believe this is the kitchen over here. Yeah, alright, so that's a kitchen. I don't know if we talked to this guy here, so let's have a conversation here. The trembling man before you looks more haggard than most here. Looking closer, you can see a sharp glint of defiance in his anguished eyes and the ghost of confidence in his swagger. Alright. Alright, greet the man, one prisoner to another. Alright, so this guy has a picture, so he's important. Name's Ifan. So, what did you do to end up in this dive? Okay. Alright, I'm a sorcerer, whatever that is. Any excuse for this lot. You're not alone. Dismal comfort, but there's plenty of kindred spirits singing the same histories here. Whatever about all that, only thing that matters now is escaping out of here before the Magisters escape the brains right out of our heads. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Alright. I'll ask him if he is too unwell to attempt an escape. He might say that, alright. I'm feeling a little under the weather today. Offer to heal him? He laughs bitterly. I'm afraid the kind of sickness I've got can't be healed. Not unless you don't happen to have any Drundene, however you pronounce that, on you, do you? Even a little, even the tiniest pinch? He's a drug addict, I thought. Okay, so we can shake her head. I'll ask him what it is, because I don't know. You've lived this long without hearing of it? Must have had a nice childhood. Look, I know I'm not in the best shape right now, but I've got some handy skills. And Damien knows I've escaped from 4 spots. Haven't found an exit route from this place yet. Alright, we have a crazy person, and it looks like we can get a drug addict on our little band here. Alright, we'll ask him to join us. Why not? There's still more space on the left side of my screen. Looks like you've got quite a busy little crew already. My instincts tell me to travel with a smaller pack, but if you ditch one of these deadbeats, spare me a thought. Alright, so I guess 4 is the limit, huh? Alright, well that's not a bad... I don't think that's that big of a deal. I mean, I don't know what he is. Whatever he is, he's glowing, or he's holding something that's glowing. Oh, no, wait, that's Losh. He doesn't look like he has anything special, and I don't think I can tell just in the conversation if he's a particular class. Alright, well, I think we were over that way, and that's where the cat got killed for some unexplained reason. There's the tent. I don't think there's anything on the other side of the tent. Alright, no, I lie. Here we go. I don't think this goes anywhere, though. No. Okay. So it looks like all we have left to search is out this way, where the fort more or less stops. Although there is a fire over here. Alright, we'll check that area. Looks like we've got a couple options. First, let's check the barrel. Nothing. Alright, so the one guy hinted at a lizard that was the thief, and I haven't yet encountered a lizard other than that one guy that was, apparently I can talk to the rat and the dog. I guess if, I might want to be careful here, though. Bottle of beer, might as well take it. If I talk to him, will he just get killed randomly later in the game? All right, whimpers sadly, sniffing your hand. All right, well, that's that. I still don't have anybody that can talk to animals. I don't know where the rat went. Oh, there it is. Apparently you can talk to that, too. The rat that can walk through rocks. All right, so we've got somebody that's very injured. Go talk to the dwarf. Oh, it's a doctor. Dr. Lest. Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fellow could use a little comfort. All right, I do have some. I might. All right, pull a flask from your bag and offer to her. And I think I just leveled up with everybody. Why, look at that. Just what I ordered. Ain't you a peach, love? And old Dandin here, thank you too, if he could. All right, we'll ask what happened. Poor fellow over there crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Well, if there was card sharks we already killed, well, then they're dead now. Doomed to be sure, but I'd like to ease his way out. All right, well, we did have a run-in with him. Be lucky you came out of it all. Plenty of folks around of here haven't, and it's me who ends up wrist deep in the gore. All right, well, ask about the potions. Instead of a potion, she hands you an empty bottle and a fat brown mushroom. I'll shoot her a quizzical look, because I don't... Not scared of a little elbow grease, are you? A fella ought to know how to put himself right. Go ahead and combine the mushroom with the vial. Once you've mastered the technique, you'll never need help from a crusty old quack like me again. All right, ask if it is more business savvy to keep such knowledge to herself, or... All right, why didn't she heal that fellow if she has the makings for potions? Dane's as stubborn as an old steer. Says he don't believe in alchemy and won't accept a potion from me or anyone else. Okay, the jackanapes would rather die than drink something that ain't at least 30 proof. So my job ain't to judge, but to heal, or if that fails, to comfort. Seems that all I can do for old Dane, that's all I can do for old Dane anymore. Wow, my reading comprehension is going well right so far. We'll ask her that. Business savvy, don't be profane. This is people's health we're talking about, and I get by just fine in the meantime. Thank you kindly. Okay, we have a new recipe. Press E to access the character sheet in order to enhance your stats and abilities. That's not the key that's shown, but we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, okay, so that's what shows up if you hit inventory anyway. All right, so we've got some things that are glowing, and it looks like we can upgrade stuff. So my character seems to be pretty strength-based, so I think I'm going to upgrade that. Maybe even twice. Yeah, I think I'm going to go that route, because we already have Constitution Intelligence. Let's go ahead and do that. It did help my accuracy. Okay, combat abilities. I can pick one of these. Well, right now we're doing sword and board. So probably want to do single-handed. Single-handed increases damage with one-handed weapon. Dagger, sword, axe, mace, or wand with a shield or empty offhand. All right, so we'll go ahead and take that because that makes sense. That's what weapons we use. And we don't have any skill points anywhere else. So we'll go ahead and do that. Single-handed. Civil abilities, we didn't get anything. And we have traits. Or talents, I'm sorry. Okay, unique features. Select talents to complement a character's abilities and attributes. Okay. Alright, so all skilled up immediately gives you 1 extra combat ability points and 1 extra... okay, so we just get some skill points. Arrow recovery gives you 33% chance to recover a special arrow after shooting it. Well, we don't shoot arrows, so that's useless. Backstabber allows a character to backstab with daggers and knives. We don't use daggers and knives. Bigger and better. Alright, so we get 2 extra attribute points. Comeback Kid. When they land a blow that should kill you, Comeback Kid will leave you with 1 health as long as you had more than 1 left. Okay, so that pretty much prevents me from getting 1 shot. Escapist allows you to flee even when enemies are right next to you. Okay. And it looks like some things cancel each other out, so I couldn't take Courageous if I take Escapist, it looks. Far Out Man increases the range of spells and scrolls by 2 meters. I don't use spells. 5-star Diner doubles the effects of food. Okay. Glass Cannon. With Glass Cannon, you start every combat round with maximum AP, but magic and physical armor do not protect you from statuses. Okay, well, that doesn't sound great. Okay, while you're at maximum vitality, Hothead grants you an extra 10% critical chance and 20% more accuracy. Well, that doesn't... I mean, armor would protect me to some extent, but we'll just see. Leech heals you when standing in blood. Okay. Morning Person, when resurrected, you resurrect to full health. That sounds good. Pet Pal enables you to talk to animals. We don't necessarily have to take that, though. So, Picture of Health gives you extra vitality, 3% for every point in warfare. Okay. Savage. Okay, whatever that word is. Magic stuff, don't care. Don't do slingshots. Okay, so we can get 1 AP worth of free movement. That might actually be good. Allow us to close distance and still use combat. Or do combat without wasting our AP. Alright, reduce statuses by a turn. Warlord gives you 2 extra action points when after dealing a killing blow. Well, that's interesting. What a Rush increases the recovery and maximum action points by 1 when your health is below 30%. And then we have Zombie. Lets you heal from poison, but regular healing will damage you instead. Oh, okay, so you reverse. Poison heals you. Healing does damage. Okay. Okay, we can't take any of these because you need other things. Alright, so out of all of these, I liked Pawn and maybe Comeback Kid. And then the last one would be Warlord. I think those 3 suit my class very well. I kind of like Warlord a lot, but there's not a guarantee that my character would necessarily do the killing blow. So it's not something that would be used often, whereas Pawn would be used all the time. I think I want to take the Pawn here. I think that's a very useful skill. Allows me to move around and engage. Yeah, I'll do that, the Pawn. More AP in turn-based games is always fantastic. Alright, so that's my character leveled up. Let's move on to Osh. Okay, so I'm going to assume intelligence and wits are her main things. So, intelligence determines the accuracy with intelligence-based weapons and improves the damage of elemental necromancy and summoning spells. Chance to hit with finesse-based weapons. I don't have any clue. What is this based off of? This is an intelligence-based weapon, so we're going to want to improve that. So I'm going to go ahead and give her a point of intelligence and a point of wits. And then attributes. I guess, is she dual wielding? Yeah, it looks like she's dual wielding. Which why she got 2 attacks. I just now realized that. Magic armor increases your total amount of magic armor. Okay, well that sounds good. Alright, increases damage to that. Geomancer increases all physical armor restoration. and poison damage that you cause. I don't think she does either of those things. Huntsman. Huntsman increases your high ground advantage bonuses and decreases low ground penalties. So that's more for like somebody that's range combat. Okay. Increases all healing and magic armor restoration. So she does do healing, I think. Purge all allies around you, increasing their primary attributes. And then restore vitality of a target character. Also cures poison and bleeding. So that sounds like something she does, and it looks like she already maybe has a skill point in it. Necromancer heals you every time you deal damage to vitality. Okay, that's something that we could take for her. Increases all fire damage you deal. She doesn't do fire damage. Scoundrel increases the movement speed and boosts your critical modifier. Then Warfare increases all damage you deal to physical armor. Okay, I could see Necromancer or doing one of these. Although I kind of like the increasing damage you deal to magic armor to make her more well-rounded as a spellcaster, so I'll go ahead and take that. Not exactly sure how magic armor or armor in general works, but I think I kind of get the idea. Okay, so I'm going to take for her pet pal because it kind of seems to fit her character. She is possessed by spirits, so hey, gives her some insight maybe. And she's a mystic, so I'm going to give her pet pal to open up the option to talk to animals. Unfortunately, we didn't get this before the cat was killed. And I was tempted to reload my game and make sure the cat didn't die, but we're just going to let things happen as they happen. That cat was, I guess, meant to die. There you go. So pet pal it is. And then we'll move on to Sibyl here. So we already kind of saw what would be good for her. So this is a finesse-based weapon, I'm going to assume. Yes, it is. And we're probably going to want to increase her finesse, but it would probably be good to increase her other stats too. Yeah, for instance, this gives me the ability to learn more skills and things. All right, well, we'll look back at that. She already has Huntsman. I think I'm gonna give her Scoundrel as well. Give her 1 point of that. And then we have Talents. So she doesn't have knives or daggers. So giving her that would be not really useful. Duck Duck Goose lets you evade attacks of opportunity. That might be useful because it gets her out of combat. I really like that, actually. Yeah, I'm going to do that. She can evade attacks of opportunity. It sounds fantastic. So if somebody engages her in close combat, she can just disengage. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm not really sure how to level her up because she already has a lot of finesse. And it seems like just continuing to give a character stats in the same thing probably isn't going to be a good idea down the road. Let's see exactly what the attributes do. So, determines your accuracy with strength-based weapons, improves the damage of warfare skills, and decreases the heavy equipment movement penalty, okay? Finesse determines your chance to hit with finesse-based weapons. It also improves the damage of Huntsman and Scoundrel skills, which is good for her, and it increases dodging, which is also good for her. Intelligence determines your accuracy with intelligence-based weapons and improve the damage of elemental Okay, so she doesn't do spells, so that's really not useful for her. Constitution would be nice because it gives her health. Memory is for skills. And then wits affects your critical chance, initiative, magic armor, and your ability to detect traps and find hidden treasures. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and give her a point in that. And then I think I'm going to give her a point in finesse. So I realize now wits is going to be very important down the road. All right, so she's done. Now we have one more character. And for him, he's another fighter type. I think I'm going to split it strength, constitution. And then we go in here. He already has single-handed, and he already has warfare and physical armor. So, pretty good there. I don't think any of these other stats are going to be all that useful to him. So, I figure just upgrade him in something he already is good with. Physical armor increases your total amount of physical armor. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to give him another point of physical armor. He's going to be kind of our tanky character, I think. And then, all right. So keeping that in mind, that he's our tanky character, what would be good for him? Well, there's a number of things I could do. What's Picture of Hell? Gives you an extra 3% vitality for every point in warfare. Well, that's probably perfect for him. No, I didn't give him a point in warfare, but he already has 1 point, and we can continue to give him that. So I'm going to do Picture of Health. That sounds good. Makes him a nice tanky character with a lot of health. All right, well, there's our level up. We're now up to level 2. And go talk to this guy. The man sleeps so deeply he might as well be dead to the world. All right. We've got a path that goes that way. I'm going to take Lucier. And let's see. This, a cave? All right, we'll take a look at that later. Let's have her go talk to the dog. Okay, Pet Pal. Because you have Pet Pal, you can easily converse with animals. The old dog looks up at you and doesn't lift his graying head from his paws. He heaves a heavy sigh. All right, ask the dog his name. Ask the pooch what's the matter. Bend down and stroke his head. All right, ask him. I'm Buddy. What's the matter? It's no use anyway. I'll scratch behind his ear and say, you know how he feels. That's specific to this character. You're nice. Emmy would have loved you. Ask whether this Emmy is the reason he seems so blue. She was my mate for the last 7 carry the 2 plus 50, 5 years. The magisters, they took her. Okay. Ask if he's seen his mate since she was taken. Nope, haven't smelled her either. She was real bright, you know, had the best sniffer you've ever seen. I guess that's why they wanted her, and not me. Say, let me show you something. Alright, this time we're gonna follow. Ooh. But he's key. Let's see what that's all about. A sturdy, slightly sticky key smelling faintly of dog's breath. Well, I don't know what that's for, but thank you. I don't know if I checked these already. Let's see if he has anything else to say. Oh, hey. Hey, I thought you might be Emmy. It's nice to see you. Ask where you can use the key he showed you. Key? What key? Oh, the key. The magistrate who took Emmy dropped it when he was walking away. Did someone say Emmy? Emmy. If you found out where it leads, if you see Emmy, tell her I miss her. Okay. We'll ask where she last was seen. Not too far from here, but she was taken away by a guy in a white robe who smelled horrible. Like lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. And lots and lots of dogs. And also a little like dead people. He dragged her into the big castle just there. I'm so worried about her. Give his little belly a rub. I think I love you. Alright, I think the game just bugged out a little bit here because I'm moving around, but my recording, I think, messed up. So just give me a second. I'm going to end the recording, and we'll see if I can fix it. Alright, I'm back. It just took closing out of the game and then reloading in after I saved. So, I have some theories on where that key might go, but for the meantime, I figure we might as well search around. Now, I would have liked to have talked to that rat, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's come back. Now, I walked over here, and it hasn't come back since. Ooh, okay, never mind. We'll deal with that a little bit later. That doesn't look like something I want to tackle at the moment, I don't think. So I will instead come over here. All right, so if we go up that path, let's just check the map here a second. If we go up that path, we come back to the kitchen. So down here is a new area, and over this way are new areas. Let's go check that out. Oh, I missed something here. Oh, good. A fish. One fish. Okay, I see someone over here. This guy's a lizard. I wonder if he is the lizard the other guy mentioned. Let's see. Huh? What? But it was... Please tell me. Tell me. Why did you wake me? I was so close. So close. Okay. So he smells of oranges. Yeah, okay, so this guy might be it. And you smell burnt hair and barren dreams, but I have the good breeding not to mention it. So we'll ask him about Griff's missing supplies. Supplies? You mean the oranges, I suppose. Though I'd guess Mr. Griff is more upset about the the D word, than the citrus. Ask what he means by the D word. The D word, Griff cleverly smuggles into the prison, of course, stuffed inside the oranges. You don't think he'd really be so mad over a little missing fruit, do you? Well, it did sound suspicious. No, it's not the oranges, but the dreams he's after. Same as I. Though I have the right, the responsibility. Alright, so we've got a lizard response here. Nod, you understand this fellow is a dreamer, an honored class among your kind. Okay. You, my kin, ought to understand, and you'll believe me when I tell you I need to dream. Before I was caught, before I was brought here, I saw a vision. The void woken, slain, divinity restored. But just as I was about to see how it happened, the magisters beat down my door. This is my last chance to find out the secret, to find out how to save us all. You see, I cannot give back the D word, not only for myself, but for all of us. My dreams are my gift. They may be our salvation, too. Alright, so we've got a couple things here that we can do. It looks like intelligence, reason, memory... intelligence for reasoning, memory for authority, and finesse for seduction. My strongest stat is intelligence. We might try this. The problem I see, though, this is my best stat, but if I fail, then Loesch is probably more intelligent. And then I could use Sibyl for finesse. Okay, that will work. So we could try... I mean, I'm going to be using the same stat, probably. But we'll try intelligence here. If that fails, because this is my best chance I have, we'll try... maybe I'll switch to Sibyl. I'll do finesse as a different stat. See if that works. And then if that doesn't work, I'm not sure what we're going to do. But in any case, say you're interested in the real world. Okay, well, it doesn't matter what the thing is. We're just trying to get him to do what we want. All right, we failed. Your stat reason was no match for your target stat reason. So he out-reasoned us. I am to save every life, to do what I must dream. That is all. Now, good day. So, out of curiosity, can I then go and try and reason with him again? Okay, so I can reply to him and the Hiss language. So reply in the ancient tongue, apologizing for disturbing him. You understand? Then why do you wake a dreamer? You should know. You should know. Okay, so it looks like I can recommence that conversation. And if I can recommence the conversation, then I can bring it back up. Whether the other characters will be able to do it, I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and take my leave. So that's something I can do a little bit later. So either I can level up my stats and try it, or I can try the other characters to see if they could succeed. In any case, I think this is a good point to put a cut in the video. So we have the person that stole the goods, and we may have a way of convincing him to give them back. If not, we'll see. More than likely, it's just in the basket over here or something like that. But in any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.